Is the training you're doing making you a better hockey player? It takes more to excel in the game of hockey than just being big and strong. Maximum performance requires finely tuned skills and well-trained movement abilities. Take your game to the next level. Check out the training program that's making players from Pee-wee to the pros better hockey players.
Simon's made me bigger, faster, and stronger over the course of my career.
Body by Bennett. Acceleration.
The stronger, quicker, and more fluid a player can become at accessing multiplanar movements, the more athletic and reactive they ultimately become. Off-ice training must challenge the player's ability to rotate, move front and back, side to side, in accordance with the specific movement demands of the game of hockey.
Much of the training today focuses on developing strength, power, and endurance, irrespective of movement and function. We simply do not give the body enough credit. Little respect is given to the body's integrative design. We know that muscles of the lower body are directly responsible for movements in the upper extremity, but yet our training programs fail to respect that. Our training methods always seek to break the body up, to segment or isolate one area of the body from another. We need to get rid of this notion that we are training muscles. Research clearly tells us that the human body only knows movement.
We need to appreciate that all complex movement is driven by the body's elaborate communication network known as the nervous system, and that muscles are just merely reactors to the movement.
When we do not speak to the body in the language of integration, we are not building an intelligent nervous system capable of reacting to any stimulus quickly and efficiently, to drive the body in chaotic or three-dimensional movement.
Integrated movement trains the reactive component and prepares the body for function.
Each link in the body is a powerful contributor to skilled movement. When broken up into parts, the body is slower to react and less fluid in its movement ability. The body must learn to get along in integration. If the knee does not know how to work with the hip and ankle, it becomes less reactive to complex movement tasks. This can increase the athlete's risk towards potential injury.
Isolated patterns of movement involve too much conscious or cognitive processing. Research shows that high-level motor performance involves limited cognitive processing. Therefore, when we train our athletes to become too focused on conscious control of specific muscles in movement, we only serve to slow the athlete down, making him less reactive to movement.
Often we find in training programs exercises for hockey players that have the player laying on their back. When we train hockey players, we must ensure that we have proper gravity orientation that respects the functional demands of the athlete. Each player must be upright and standing to maximize reaction.
The RMA training system was developed by the founders of an intense desire to combine the latest in science and human performance with more than 12 years practical experience, working with athletes in an effort to help hockey players of all ages reach their true physical potential. RMA training, or reactive motor ability training, is the future in maximizing athletic performance. The goals of RMA training: to build the hockey player as a reactive warrior, to build a body that is intelligent enough to react to any level of complex movement required by the game, to build a strong, integrated body, to build a large range of strength and ability in the 19 multi-directional movement demands of hockey, to build explosive acceleration and deceleration ability, to enhance high-level skill acquisition capability, to create a more reactive body, reducing injury potential, to help the player maximize their athletic potential by strengthening their mental weaponry.